Okay. In last session, we discussed about if-else statement, right? And we discussed about some coding questions like greatest and the smallest of two numbers. And so, did you try this one, smallest of three numbers and greatest of three numbers? Any question, guys? Okay. So, we will just try to recap one more time. Okay. So, if we will make smallest of three numbers. Suppose we are having three numbers A, B, and C. So how we can take these numbers in input? Inside the input function, we can give enter first number. Similarly, we can take B, int, input, enter second number. C also, int, input, enter third number. Okay, like this, we can take three numbers from keyboard. Okay, now we have to find smallest of these three. Okay, so our logic will be like this one. If A is less than B and A is less than C, that means if A is minimum, then we will write here as A is minimum. Okay. Now, if suppose this condition fails, that means A is not the minimum. Either B is minimum or C is minimum, right? Then in the else part, we can check. If B is less than C, then B is minimum. Otherwise, C is minimum. If this condition also fails, that means B is not the minimum. Then in that case, C is minimum. Now, we can write our code like this. If A is less than B and A is less than C. Okay. If A is less than B and A is less than C, that means we can print A is minimum. Okay. If this condition fails, then the flow will be there in else part. Okay. In the else part, we will check. Okay, whether B is minimum or C is minimum. Then inside the else part, we can check if B is less than C, that means we can print B is minimum. Okay, and in the else part, if this condition also fails, then the flow will be in else part and it will print here C is minimum. Now, one more time. Okay, first of all, we will check if A is less than B and A is less than C, then A is minimum. Okay, so we will print A is minimum here. Okay, if this condition fails, that means A is not the minimum one. Okay, in the else part, we will check, we will compare B and C. Okay, then again we will put a if statement. If B is less than C, that means B is minimum. Otherwise, C is minimum, right? So you got the logic of this problem, right?
Yes, Vivek.
Okay. Now, Okay, so first of all, a equals to int input. Enter first number, enter second number, a equals to int input, enter third number. Okay, so like this, we will take all the three inputs into A, B, and C variable. Okay, and we will take through keyboard. Now we have to give our condition if A is less than B and A is less than C, then we can print A is minimum. Okay. Now, if this condition fails, then we will come into else part. Inside the else part, again, we are going to put a if condition if B is less than C. Then we will print B is minimum. Okay, if this condition fails, we will come again in else part, else print C is minimum. Okay, I'm saving this. Okay, clicking on the run button, run module. Yeah, enter first number. I can take 15. Enter second number. I can take 20. Enter third number. I'm taking 5. Yeah, 5 is minimum. Okay. Again, I'm running this. Enter first number, and I think I can take 41. Enter. Sorry. Enter second number. I'm taking 36. Enter third number. I'm taking 74. 36 is minimum. Okay. So you got this logic to find minimum of 3 numbers. Similarly, you can find greatest of 3 numbers. Okay. So instead of checking the smaller one, we can check A is greater than B and A is greater than C. Then A is maximum. Else, if A is not maximum, then we can compare between B and C. If B is greater than C, then B is maximum. Otherwise, C is maximum. Right. So like that, you can just create greater of 3 numbers. Okay, any question, Aditya, Bhavna?
Yeah.
Aditya, do you have any question?
No, Vivek, good to go.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so next part we will discuss for loops. Okay, now suppose I'm having one print statement. I'm having print hello, but this print hello, I need to execute 3 times. Now there are 2 ways. Okay, first way is I can print like this, print hello, print hello, and print hello. Okay, this is one way. Second way is I will write this print hello once and I can execute the same line 3 times, okay, with the help of some iterative statement. Okay, just like for loop, while loop, right? So using for loop, I can execute this statement 3 times. Okay, that means if we want to execute any statement multiple times, okay, we have to use iterative statements. Okay, iterative statements. There are two things which comes in iterative statement. First is for loop, and second one is while loop. Okay, there are two types of loop. Now, in other languages, just like C and Java, we are having third type of loop, which is do while loop. Okay, but here in Python, we are not having this do while loop. We are having only for loop and while loop, right? Now, first one, we will discuss for loop. Now you got this statement. Suppose we want to execute these two lines of code multiple times, we have to use loop statements. Okay. Now, how we can use? I will give you one example. Okay. We have to print counting from 1 to 20. How we can print counting? Now, see, there is one range function. Okay, if I will give range 1 to 21, okay, range 1 to 21, that means range 1 to 21 means 1, 2, 3, 4 till up to 20. Okay, the number will start from this, that means 1, and number will end from this minus 1. Okay, that means 20, right? So if I will apply a for loop for I in range, okay, for I in range 1 to 21. So in range 1 to 21, we are having 20 numbers, okay, we are having 20 numbers. So these 20 numbers will come one by one in this variable I, okay. First of all, this one will come inside this I variable, okay. So if we will print I, that means we are printing nothing but this one only. Okay. Second time, this 2, this will come inside this I variable. Okay. Again, it will print I, that means it will print 2. Again, this 3 number that will come inside this variable I. Again, we are printing I, that means it will print 3. Like this, all the 20 numbers will come one by one inside this I variable. And each time we are printing I. Okay, I will show you. For I in range, I'm taking range from 10 to 14. Okay, now from 10 to 14, how many numbers are there in this range? One is 10 because we have to start from this number 10. Then next one is 11. Next one is 12. Next one is 13. Okay, next one is 14. So 14 will come in this range or not? No. Why? Because we have to go till this number minus 1. 14 minus 1, which is 13. Okay. Now range is 10 to 14. That means 4 number will come in this range 10, 11, 12, and 13. Right. So one by one, each number will come inside this I variable. Okay. And we will print I. That means this 10 will come inside this I variable. Okay. And we are printing I, that means we are printing 10. Next time, so there is no statement after print I. Again, it will go to this for loop. Okay. It will do same thing for the next number, that is for 11. This 11 number will come inside variable I. Okay. We are printing I here, that means it will print 11. Next time this 12 will come inside this variable I. We are printing I, that means 12 will be printed. Now Next time 13 will come inside this I variable. We are printing I, that means this 13 will be printed. Okay. That means we have written this print statement once, but it is executing 4 times with the help of for loop. Okay. Now I will show you. I in range. I'm giving range 10 to 14. Okay. Now again, observe one thing. Just like the if else statements, I need to give colon here, right? And if I'm giving colon here, that means next statement I need to give with some white space, okay, with some indentation. That means I'm writing this code inside the for loop. So if I'm writing print I, that means this print I is inside the for loop, okay. Suppose in the next line, I'm printing here print normal execution. So this print normal execution, this line is not inside the for loop. Okay, that means there is no white space here, if you can observe, right? So I'm saving this, clicking on the run button, run module. Yeah, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Then normal execution, right? So this print I, this single print statement is printing 4 values. Why 4 values? Because this for loop is executing 4 times. Okay, this is giving 4 values, and for these 4 values, one by one, we are going inside this for loop and we are printing value of I. Okay, so if anything, we can print just like example. Counting from 100 to 250. Okay, simply what we can give for I in range, our range will be 100 to 251. Okay, 100 to 251. Okay, from 100 to 251, how many numbers will be there in this range? Starting from 100, 101, it will go till 250. Okay, one by one, each number will come inside this I variable. And if we will print I, it will print this number. First 100, then 101, then 102, like this till 250. Okay. Now, any question?
No, Vivek.
How about you, Bhavna?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Now, see, next example. I need to print table of 3. Okay. What is table of 3? Okay. See, 3 into 1, 3. 3 into 2, 6. 3 into 3, 9. 3 into 4, 12. 3 into 5, 15. 3 into 6, 18. 3 into 7, 21. 3 into 8, 24. 3 into 9, 27. And 3 into 10, 30. Right? So we have to print table of 3. See, observe one thing. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is nothing but if we will do like this for I in range 1 to 11. Okay. If we will print I, then what we will get from 1 to 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. we will get this, right? Now, if I will multiply this value of I with 3, okay, what I will get is 3. This is value of I. If I will multiply this with 3, what I will get? 6. If I will multiply this with this 3, I will get 9. Similarly, till this 10th value, if I will multiply this 10 with this 3, I will get 30 and our table will be printed, right? Now, observe one thing. Again, I'm writing this code for I in range 1 to 11. Okay. I'm printing, suppose I'm printing 1 to 10. If I will multiply this I with 3, okay. So see one thing. First time, one number will come in this range, okay. One number will come in this range. That one number will be assigned in this I variable, okay. Now, here it will come, the value of I is 1. 1 into 3, it will print 3. Next time, 2 will come inside this range. This 2 will be assigned into this I variable, okay. Now the value of I is 2. If we will put I equals to 2, it will be like 3 into 2 and it will print 6, right? Next time, 3 will come inside this range, okay. This 3 will be assigned into this I variable, okay. If we will put I equals to 3, the statement will be 3 into 3, which is 9. So it will print 9, okay. Till last value will be 10. So 10 value lies in this range, okay. This 10 will be assigned in this I variable, okay. Value of I is now 10. So 3 into 10, it will give 30. Okay, I will show you. For I in range 1 to 11. Okay, so if range 1 to 11 means 10 numbers will come inside this range 1, 2, 3 till 10. Okay, so one by one, all the numbers will come inside this I variable. Okay, and what I need to do is I need to do 3 into I. Okay, 3 into I. Now I need to print this 3 into I. Okay, saving this. I'm clicking on the run button, run module. Yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Okay. So you got this complete logic, how we can print table of any number. Aditya, Bhavna, any question?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, thank you. How about you, Aditya?
Yes, Vivek. Yes, Vivek, I'm good.
Okay. So each time when we will run this code, we are going to print table of 3. So is there any way we can ask user, like user, you can give any number. I will print table of that number. Yes, this is possible. How this is possible? Okay, I will show you. See, we will take one num variable, okay, and we will ask user to enter any number from keyboard. Okay, int input enter any number. Okay, so that number will be stored inside this num variable, right? Suppose user has entered 15. Okay, that 15 will come inside this num variable. Okay, now I have to print table of 15, right? Because user has entered number 15. Now what I can do is for I in range 1 to 11, right? Range 1 to 11 means 10 numbers will come inside this range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. One by one, each number will come inside this I variable. Okay. If I will multiply this num with I. Okay. Suppose num is 15. Okay. Num is 15. First time this 1 will be stored inside this I variable. The value of I is 1. Value of I is 1. I'm multiplying num with I. Okay. Num means 15 with 1. I will get 15, right? So if I will use print statement like this, the table of 15 will be printed. Now next time in this range, number 2 will come. Okay. Number 2 will come. That will be stored inside this I variable. Okay. What I'm doing here is num into I. Okay, value of I is 2. I'm multiplying this with num, which is 15. What I will get? 30. Okay, so it will print 30 here. Next time number 3 will come in this range. Okay, these 3 will be stored inside this I variable. What I'm doing is num into I. Value of I is 3. I'm multiplying with num. Num is 15 here. So 15 into 3, which is 45. Okay, I will print 45 here. Now I will show you. I'm taking an in num variable. Okay, in input. I'm going to pass one message here. Enter any number. Okay, whatever the number will be entered from keyboard, that will be stored inside this num variable. Okay. Now for I in range will be 1 to 11. Okay. Inside this range, 1 to 10 will come. Okay. What I need to do is num. I need to multiply this with I. Okay. Now I can print this. Saving this, clicking on the run button, run module. Yes, it is asking me enter any number. Number is 15. Take it. One second, please. Let me close this one. I'm running it again. Enter any number. I'm taking 15. Yeah, 15, 30, 45, 60. The table of 15 will be printed here. Okay. So any question, guys? Any doubt you want to ask?
For now, I'm good, Vivek.
Oh, thanks, Aditya.
I'm good too.
Thank you, Bhavna. So in today's session, that's it. Okay, we will try some more questions tomorrow based on the for loop. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for
Yes,
joining.
Vivek. Vivek, also just wanted to say, like, if it is possible, if you have a set of questions, 15, 20 questions of whatever you have taught till now, just like a one-word question, just for the revision purposes. If it is there,
Yeah,
then
sure.
just let us know. Okay.
Yeah, I will
Thanks, Vivek.
prepare 30 to 40 questions. Okay. And
Yeah,
we
yeah,
will
that would be
provide.
great. So just a revision for us.
Yes. Okay.
Thanks, Vivek.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.